Canter, and I'm back. I was on vacation last week. I'll be here again next week. I don't plan to be out of town again until November. I have come here to provide my thoughts, it doesn't matter, about the point of view to North County, which are completely different than many people in this room. The support of my friends and my family haven't wavered. We support the law, and we support the people that uphold the law and the law enforcement officers. Just like any person that is presumed innocent until proven guilty, our law enforcement officers shut up. Excuse me, I shouldn't have said that. You need to be saying that.
You need to speak to us,
You're
not
right.
to the audience.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm so sorry. I lost my focus. Just with the circus in town all the time, I'm a little tired. I'm a little grumpy.
A lot of people add to that. Just stay on track, and thank you.
I do thank you for your kindness. Thank you. Our law enforcement officers are exhausted. Gunshots rang out at 11:25 p.m. last night while police were supervising the crazies in the middle of the street. I watched it live on my computer. Several of the protesters yelled, "It isn't us shooting, it isn't us shooting." Well, that's a relief it wasn't them shooting, but somebody's shooting at the police. At midnight, Officer Hugathug Johnson stood in the middle of the street and told the crazies that he agreed with them. He wants to talk to them in the middle of the street at midnight. Maybe he could find a better place and time. Just a thought. Next, the protesters sat down in the middle of the road. They screamed, "No negotiations." They screamed, "Shut it down." They kept screaming and screaming and screaming. And what is it getting them? Sore throats, for one. And other than that, I don't have a clue, because it hasn't gotten them anything. Grown people with little children are standing in the middle of the street, stopping traffic, screaming, chanting, cursing every night. We're calling DFS. That is no place for those children to be. They demand justice. Well, I would love for them to get justice. As a law-abiding citizen, I don't understand why they haven't received justice yet. And what is justice for them? A justice for them is arrest them, charge them, and keep them locked up until a judge releases them. That is justice for breaking the law. As far as the IDs for the police, God help them if they have an ID. A badge, fine. Sure, take their name, then you can threaten them like you've threatened Darren Wilson and his family. I don't want to see one police officer with a name badge on when he's out on the streets in that crazy place. That just isn't. And I have watched it. I would go there for $1 million. I have watched it, and it's very sad. And I'll be back next week. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker is Mark Lohr